All right, sorry about that. There was no sound. I didn't realize that I didn't plug in my microphone, and I was just going off, man, going off like crazy. You guys missed a bunch of good stuff. You guys missed a bunch of good stuff. I gave out the secrets of life, man, and you guys didn't even hear it. Damn. I could have told you what it's all about. Now you're gonna have to wait till the next time. All right, so we're here in day 2 at the Acme 2024 ACS Nationals, and we're in the 9-ball singles advanced masters division. It is the B-side semifinals. Today it is day 2, and we're just continuing on from yesterday. So they're gonna continue. Well, I'll show you guys here in a second. So we're in day 2, and we're continuing with the mixed 9-ball singles. The standard open division is race to 5 for the standard, race to 7 for the open. Masters and advanced division, it's race to 7 for advanced, race to 9 for the masters. We also have the women's 9-ball, and that's continuing as well. It's $1,000 added on that one. It was $1,500 added in the mixed 9-ball. And standard open in the women's 9-ball is race to 4 for standard, race to 5 for open. And the advanced masters is race to 6 for the advanced, and race to 7 for the masters. And then we're also going to continue with the Scotch doubles, which we have 8-ball standard is race to 4, race to 3, 8-ball open, $500 added, race to 4, race to 3, 8-ball advance, $1,000 added, race to 5. And it says race to 5 on both sides, but it's actually race to 5 and race to 4. And Wilson getting on the scoreboard, 3-1. On this table, we have Ross Bradson and Josh Watson playing. This is the other B-side semifinal in the advanced division. They're just about to get started on their break. Let's see if I can track the score for you guys here. All right, so these guys are deep into the battle now. It's 4-3. No, sorry, 4-2 for Josh Watson on that table. That was Josh Watson that just broke. Moving into rack number 5 in this matchup, Joshua KONDO to break. Had a 3-game lead, just lost one of those points here from Bryan getting on the scoreboard. He was looking to see if he can get his 3-game lead back and just do his best to continue that lead until he wins the match. Success on the break as far as making a ball, but he doesn't really have much of a shot here on the 1 ball. Gonna have to jump or push. Oh, sorry, that's a 1-5 combo. That's what I'm looking at. For a second, I thought that was a 9-ball down there, but I see the 9-balls at the top. Nice opening shot. Not too crazy, not too hard. A good start anyway. A little bit of distance there, but the 5-ball being close to the rail makes it a little bit easier for the combo. I'm so glad you guys can hear me now, because honestly, I was going off, man. I wasted all my energy talking at the beginning because I was just excited. It's all right. I'll make it up. usually when I have like a rough start in any kind of way, it usually translates into a great day of pool. So the fact that I started off without the microphone plugged in and there was, you know, a bad start, it's actually going to be a good thing for everyone because we're going to have some great pool today. Looks like he's worked out the puzzle here. I don't remember where he finished in last year, but I remember watching Joshua Kondo play last year, and he was just tearing it up in the 9-ball division. And to continue his wrath here in 2024. Just needed a shot. He's going to get one. He'll make the 9 and avoid the scratch. Just barely avoided it too. 4-1. Let's see the Cuba Heart just missed the scratch. Josh Watson making a 9-ball there to continue his lead in the match against Ross Bradson. We also have another match on this table, but I'm not sure who they are yet, so I'm going to find out who it is that's playing on this table, and I'll let you guys know what the score is. I have to track it down, though, because I have no idea what division they are. So I'll start tracking it down right now. I'm thinking it's going to be like an open, maybe. Take a look. Oh, wait, hang on. They're telling me right here. All right, the table service. Let's see it. Show matches. Oh, that's so much easier. So much easier. Okay, so I'm looking for table 14. So table 14 is a standard open 9-ball singles matchup between Stephen Bailey and Josh Trimble. They're racing to 7. The score between them is 4-0 for Josh Trimble. And they are in the B-side semifinal matchup also. That's so much easier to find the matches that way. I like it, I like it. I gotta attach the stream here too. What's up, Robin? How you doing? Says hello again. Welcome to the stream. A little quiet on YouTube right now, but it was like that last night too, or not last night, but yesterday, and then throughout the night it got busier on there. Just gonna attach the link for the stream here for this matchup. Put the link in here for you guys too. Facebook, if you wanna go over to YouTube, it's up to you. Let's see. Robin says hello again. Wasn't Brian Wilson half of the Scotch doubles that won last night in the comeback? Yeah, that was Brian Wilson. That was Brian Wilson, man. He's in this matchup right now in the advanced singles zone. And when Robin says yes, the elevator drama yesterday proved that. And that was a good day of pool. Yeah, well, it wasn't good for me, man. But yeah, please make sure you eat today. I'll definitely will. Definitely will. on my mind already, man. It was a rough day yesterday, but out of all the rough days I've ever had in my life, it wasn't that rough. I've had worse, you know what I mean? All right, so got the 3 ball. What's the 3 ball? 4 ball's chilling by the top corner, and the 6 ball's by the side, so it looks pretty good here to get the finish. And I think the only kind of areas where you can maybe have a little bit of concern would be from the 7 to the 8 and from the 8 to the 9, because the angles that you get from the 7 to the 8 matters for the 8 to the 9, and the angle from the 6 to the 7 doesn't really matter, but the angle that you have on the 7 ball actually does matter. Like an angle close to this will help them get set up for the 8 ball, no problem. But you might try to get a straighter shot on this. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. That bounce is not really gonna help him. He can still punch it off the rail though. Still punch it off the rail and bring the cue ball across. But this is where the complications can begin, because you're trying to make up for not having the position that you wanted. This is exactly what I was talking about. Having the right shape, because the 7 ball just looks so harmless. It's sitting right over the pocket, right? And then in your mind, you're thinking like, well, the 8 ball's right there too, so all I gotta do is just get across. And that's the problem, is when people think like, all I gotta do, when you think that, you're already done. Okay? I've done that so many times where I get to the table and like, all I gotta do is make the shot and I'll run out and I'll be out. And then I miss the shot. You know, all I gotta do is play shape over here and I'm good. And then I don't go walk around to look where I want the cue ball to go. I just look at a general area and end up getting hooked. It's always important, and that's why there's so many methodical players out there. It's always important to walk around, to take a look at your angles, to understand where you want the cue ball to be. You can't just shoot the ball in a general area. I mean, you can do that at the beginning, in the beginning years, try to get somewhere where, you know, in a general area, because your pinpoint precision shape is not there yet, right? You don't have the cue ball control yet, so you're always going to play into a general area. But once you move on to the advanced level, the master's level, the pro level, knowing exactly where you're going to put the cue ball is the reason why you're that good of a player, right? And getting the cue ball exactly where you want it to go is the reason why you win the tournaments all the time, right? So it's something that players have to work on as, you know, they progress throughout the years, is having more control of that cue ball and understanding more about the spins. Because honestly, the spins are probably the biggest answer to cue ball control that you could possibly imagine. I mean, a lot of people think that angles is everything, but when you understand spins, you can change any angle to whatever it is you want. Almost, you know, that there's some angles that are like physics, just no matter what won't allow you to do it. But generally, you know, you're gonna get a wide range of angles off one shot just from knowing how to use the spins properly. We'll talk about spins a little bit later too. I'll show you guys a little bit of information on spins. I usually share this every time that I go anywhere. And the reason why is because, to me, like I feel like it's an important piece of knowledge that players just need to understand. And maybe the advanced players, like, okay, yeah, you know, I know this already. The master players are definitely, they should know this already. But anybody below advanced is not going to know this. So, and the reality is, like, we do have a lot of advanced and masters players in most events, but the majority, like, of the people that are out there are standard, open, or intermediate and under, right? So a lot of people can benefit from the knowledge, and that's the reason why I share it. And I will share it maybe a couple of times today. I'll share it a little bit after this match, maybe as a filler while I'm waiting for another match to come through. Or two. Pick up on Josh Watson against Ross Bradson. Smash and break on his end. Look at their score sheet. I really like the way CompuSport made this easier for a person like me to be able to navigate through the score sheets and the bracket. All right, so in this matchup right now, it's 5-3 for Josh Watson. Looking to continue his run on this table. Back to our main match, though. We have Joshua KONDO breaking. Seems like he just can't get over that 3-game lead. Got a 3-game lead. Bryan came back and won 1 game. Josh wins the next one. Bryan wins the next one. Now it's a 2-game difference again. This time he scratched the cue ball in the side pocket, giving Bryan Wilson a ball in hand and an opportunity to be able to get within 1. Things are just heating up in this match right now. You know, they're just starting to warm up. They're just starting to get a feel for the game. Usually the first, like, 2 racks each, if they both get turns on those 2 racks each, that's what it takes for a player to kind of get a feel for the speed of the table. To get into a rhythm, you need to have like 1 or 2 tables where you're shooting every ball, because the rhythm is built through the confidence that you have as you're making shots. And when you're running a table, it just creates lots of confidence in all your shots. So then in the moments when you get into those tough angles or those tough shots that normally you would falter on when your confidence is low, you're going to make them, right? You're just going to see it clear. You're going to have more confidence. You're just going to know where to hit it. As soon as you lose that confidence, man, you know, you're doubting yourself all the time, especially on the tough ones. So it takes a little bit more than just shooting to build that confidence and rhythm. It all works together, so to speak, but you need to get into some sort of rhythm, right? By making more than, like, say, 5-6 balls. If anything, you want to get a rack or 2 straight. That usually gets you going after that. The 2. Looks like he was planning to make a combination here. I guess he didn't have a lot of options as far as angles of the 2 balls, so I'm going to keep it simple and maybe do a little bit of extra work, but it still keeps the pattern simple. Now what he's got to watch out for here is where that 3 ball slides over after the contact on the 8 ball. And he thought about that. He might have hit it a little bit too heavy. Maybe he was thinking it was going to go down more and get straighter, but still okay. Has a back cut on it with a safe angle if you want to play through. If he wants to draw back, you know, that's safe-ish too. And you just got to watch out for running into that ball that's right next to the 3 ball, which I can't see right now. It's a 6 ball. Oh, man. So the draw option was the one that I didn't like. But the reason why I took the draw is because he felt like he just wanted to control the angle so he can get the easier shot on the 5 ball. And as you can see here, like, had he made that shot, he pushed the 5 ball in a bad spot. He's going to be left with a bank shot. And he's a little bit unfortunate here because he's left the shot on the 3. And Joshua just has to figure out how to make this cue ball come off from the 3 into the 6, then back to the left for the 5. Best way to do that would be right hand spin, right hand draw. You could do it. But the problem with right hand draws is you're leaning more towards the 6 ball. So for him to make the shot, he actually has to use left hand draw. And then what's going to happen there is that the cue ball will just come straight down to that first diamond. Let me see. I hit that there. Yeah, it will come over, like, actually not to that first diamond. It'll come almost straight down to where that 3 ball is, but to the bottom rail. Unless he applies draw, which is what he's trying to do here. Then it might just hold up. Small interruption there on the internet connection. It's starting to go up though. It's still in the red bar, so you're going to feel a little bit of lag, but not too much. And now it's getting back up to the green. There we go. Back to the green. So now there shouldn't be any lag at all. I'm working with a lower bandwidth than I'm used to. So like for the setup that I have, I can still operate that way. But when it comes to doing extra stuff, then that's where the bandwidth kind of limits what I can do. Josh Watson just turned the table over to Ross Bradson. Not comfortable in the situation. So what you have to do here is you have to play that 3-ball past the 5-ball and then try to get the cue ball to stick to the rail. That's all it is. Just wait. Perfect wait. And if I was going to play that shot, my cue ball. So if I was going to play that shot, I'd be playing it with like that. No, that's not enough. Like that spinning. And just wait. Pocket wait. Too heavy. So he's going to use that 7-ball as a blocker, and hopefully it doesn't set up a combo. It almost did. Almost did. That would not have been good for him. Maybe I'll just leave the cue. No, yeah, I'll leave the cue ball out. Let's leave the cue ball out for today. See if we can get into it a little bit in those tough situations. Help you guys see how to get out of trouble. I'll be interacting with everyone right away. I'm just doing the sharing. I like it when people share for me because I don't know how to, you know, spend time sharing it. And the way Facebook is set up right now is that if you like share back to back to back to back, it'll just think that you're a spam bot and it's going to restrict you for 24 hours up to 48 hours. Don't ask me how I know. I was like, what, man? Really? You guys do that? Like, I'm just trying to share love for pool, man. But, yeah. Scarred from that event. They locked me out. And it was day 1 of the event too, man. On a 3-day event, they locked me out for 48 hours. I was like, what? I can't share anything for the last 2 days when the tournament gets the better matches going. I was so disappointed, man. That was one of the times where the viewers came in clutch, you know, because they just shared. Everybody shared, and it just saved the day for me because I couldn't do anything about it. Always appreciate the viewers that tune in to watch the streams, you know, whether they keep eyes on things that are going on or let me know what the score is, or if I'm doing something, you know, that was wrong. They're always paying attention, and I appreciate you guys. I really do. No, he's gonna get lucky and unlucky at the same time. Tapping the table to say sorry, but didn't realize the 7-ball was coming over to create some problems for him. So had he seen that 7-ball going over, he would have been like, I don't need to tap this, man. I got in trouble because of that bad shot. And now, like, he basically is going to have to turn this table over. Like, he has no choice. Even if you can find a way to pot that 3-ball, which honestly, there's no way of potting that 3-ball here unless you're like a incredible cutter, and maybe that's about it. Even then, like, honestly, I've only seen one video in my lifetime where somebody made a cut like this, and I'm pretty sure they were cheating. Like there was a chalk behind the ball on the rail that pushed that cue ball over in the right angle. Yeah, kick shot's probably the best option here. I'm trying to get lucky on the kick with a good accurate guesstimate, of course. Good hit. Ooh, and he almost got lucky there. And unfortunate on the leave on the 3. Bryan Wilson will get a shot on the 3 with an angle to be able to get set up for the 5. And the 7-ball is right next to it. So opportunity for him to be able to get another point under his belt. Perfect little setup here. Once again, he's just going to go, there we go. Don't be instinctive, man. Figure out where you want the cue ball to be. There you go. Anybody that's instinctive usually gets into trouble, man, at some point. You know, instincts are pretty good. Having general ideas of where you want the cue ball to go is pretty good. But the more control you have, the more precision you have behind your shot, the better you play. The less trouble you get into. I mean, when you get to the advanced and masters level, and even the pro level, once you're off just a little bit, you have to make up for it. And sometimes being off a little bit is the worst thing that can happen, because now when you try to make up for it, you have to force the cue ball or force the angle, and now you're just jeopardizing the win. Good decision there. That one he didn't really have to walk around, but he should have, right? I mean, he still has a shot to the side. Had he walked around, he would have said, okay, well, I need to put this much more pace on it to get up there. But he's still okay. He can still make the shot. Makes the 9. Is down by 1 now. Kind of what you expect in a matchup here in the Advanced Masters Division. Some back and forth and some close, tight matches. And right now we're having some back and forth and a tight match all at once. This table for a second. Looks like somebody moved my tripod over there. That tripod was centered and it's not centered anymore, so I'm gonna have to center it after. Yeah, I'll go do that right now. Well, no, I mean, like the first couple of... Nothing I can do about that one. That one wasn't going to be centered, but this one should be centered. I'll be right back. All right, that's been solved. Just didn't like the way it was set up. Like, I can accept, so I'll show you guys here. On this one, I can accept it being off because it was taped down and that's just the way it was. So, like, I have to manually move the tripod over on this one, right? But on this one here, like, that one was centered pretty good. Like, it's almost good there right now. And that was without me really seeing what I was doing. So it's actually pretty good. But that's the way it was centered. And then it suddenly it wasn't. So I couldn't accept that one. I fixed that one right away. And this one is, pretty centered. But I'm a bit of a perfectionist, I think it's something that it's kind of required to be a pool player. And I developed that skill through my years of working in the restaurant industry as a chef. They have a term that's called mise en place, which means, in French, it means everything in place, right? So everything in order. So usually when you're trained to become a chef, the first thing they teach you is to be, more thorough and to, be more accurate, right? And make sure that everything's clean, reset, and, that when you're doing your job, you're fully focused, because if you don't cook properly, then, whatever the case is. But I did it for many years and I developed this instinct of mine to be more of I don't know, I guess a perfectionist. I used to call it OCD. My wife says that I'm not OCD, that I'm just a perfectionist. And I think she's right. Because no matter what I do, whether I'm playing pool or I'm running a stream or whatever it is that I'm doing in life, I'm always trying to do my best and I'm always trying to be perfect at it, right? And whenever something is not perfect, it just kind of bothers me, which is the reason why I thought that it was OCD. But I think it's just the madness of just perfection, you know, which we actually suffer a lot of that through pool because we're always trying to be perfect on our shape, and then when we get, you know, off on the shape, we're bothered by it. It just throws us off, right? And it's just, there's a little bit of madness when it comes to, you know, becoming a pool player and becoming a good pool player. I wonder if all the professional players are like that too. We will be using that cue ball, just so you guys know. It's not there in vain. It's the moments that I can use it. That's why I'm looking at it. Good safety. It's got a really good balanced game. You know, it doesn't take too many risks and knows, you know, the right angles, even whether it's playing safety or just trying to get shape. Good balanced game, and I think that's the reason why he did so well last year, and why he's doing it as good this year. And he's got a good balance to his game. You need to have that, right? I mean, when you first start off, you make everything everywhere. You know, 5 real kick shots, 24 bank. I've never seen anybody do 24 banks, but I'm sure somebody thought about it. But then you slow down, you know, and then you're like, okay, well, it's gonna be smart. And I think that doesn't happen until like you just keep losing for a while, and then you realize like that you're not losing because you're playing bad. You're losing because your opponent is putting you in bad spots, and then you can't get out of. And then you start thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna start playing safeties too, because you know maybe there's something to it. And what happens at first is that you marry the safety, right? So you're like safety everything all the time, and then you know you slowly start letting go of the safety habit, but then you start, you know, having a good balance, and that's where you start becoming more of an advanced level player, where you can see the safety option and if it's a good option or not. But at first, man, I'm telling you, you're trying to safety everything, man. That was a nice reply. Beautiful reply. Opponent left him in a tough spot. He's going to do a great kick. Now, this is a little tougher because, like, you can just hit this ball, but once you hit that one ball, it's going to go down towards that bottom right corner. Cue ball will come off that one ball and it'll go towards that bottom left corner. If you put the right angle, or I guess it would be the wrong angle, and the right amount of speed, you could scratch from there once you make contact. I like that he's looking at a 2-reel kick shot here because that kind of prevents all of that. And now, as long as he hits that one ball, there's, you know, a good percentage that he's gonna get a good leave out of it, especially if he hits it flush. But this isn't an easy hit. You gotta spin your way off the rail here. Oh, and he just missed the one ball. We'll hit the 7 ball instead, and that's gonna be a ball in hand for Bryan Wilson. Match between Josh Watson and Ross Bradson is currently at 7-4 for Josh Watson. And Ross Bradson is breaking next on that one. On table 14 between Stephen Bailey and Josh Trumbull. Josh had a 4-0 lead when we first checked in on them. It is now 6-1 for Josh Trumbull. He's on the hill. No real tough scenarios here on this layout. The 2 to the 3 complement each other. The 3 to the 4, no problem. 4 to the 6 should be automatic. 7 ball might be the challenge, but if you just follow the cue ball 3, you can make the 7 ball to the side or left side middle pocket or to the top left corner. Shape on the 4 may matter because if you have an off angle where you can't just stop the shot, then you're going to have to go down tape and back up with the 6, which is going to change the angle for the 7 ball. So you have to make sure that you're playing good position here on the 4 ball. Whether it's to the side or the corner, it has to be a pretty straight shot. Not bad. He should be able to hold the shape, but now he's going to have to play off the right cushion and back to the left for the 7 ball. And he's looking at that right now, and he realizes that he can't really do a whole lot, and it's better to keep it simple. Just follow through. Enhance your angle a little bit, making it easier to travel across for the 7 ball once you make that 6 ball. Didn't really want to be shooting over the ball, but I think he's okay. It's all about the pace here, and because he's shooting over the ball, like he's limited to just topspin, which is actually going to help him here. He's about to shoot. He's taking a reset, showing a little bit of discipline on the table. Makes the shot. Not enough pace. He was really focused on the shot. It's going to change things. That's what I was talking about a little bit earlier, why it was important to get pretty straight on the 4 and why you wanted to get somewhat straight on that 6 ball. It just made everything easier, but unfortunately for him, he has to deal with the situations that he's been dealt with, and this is another situation now, having to figure out the 7 ball. Now, it's almost tempting to go for the side pocket, but that's a really tight cut because it's so close. And if you go to the corner, you're basically doing the back and forth, and you're hoping that you don't get tied up behind the 9 ball when it comes to the shot on the 8 ball. He's going to play safety instead. Smart shot, man. Very smart. Aggressive here for me, I would have gone for the shot to the corner, back and forth, but then I probably would have been hooked behind the 9 ball, like I was saying. And because of that, like I would have just increased my pace, right, to make sure I come over to the right. But this was a smart shot. That's a smart shot. Joshua thinking here. He's been playing for quite some time, man. So being in tough situations is something that he knows well. Let's see if he can get out on this one. Oh, just missed it. And he's going to scratch just to rub it in. Just to rub it in a little bit. Just in case he didn't feel it enough from the miss. All right, so I'm going to go and check up on you guys because I've been neglectful, man. All right, so it looks like YouTube is going, but the chat is quiet. Oh, wait a minute. We got a comment right now. Is it binaural? I can't see right now, but I'm about to see it. Yeah, it is binaural. What's up, man? It says, hey, Rod. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to pop out this chat. Once the YouTube chat gets going, I might just bring up the chat. I know somebody was talking about, like, I don't like it. It's just too much stuff going on. And you're probably right, you know, but so the chat is not, when I put up the chat in the corner, it's not for everybody else. It's just for myself, right? So I can see what's going on. And we'll overpower that 9 ball shape. Instead of having a good straight shot to the bottom left corner, he's going to have options to go to the bottom left or the right, with the bottom right being the better option. And for me, like, I don't like this back cut, man. I have such a tough time seeing this back cut. I always come up just short. It's one of the key shots that honestly I gotta spend, you know, good 3 hours a day or an hour a day at least, just to get a good feel for that shot. And I just haven't, like I said, I never practiced, right? So I don't really get a chance to work on the specifics, but this is one of the shots that I need to work on. And this angle might be a little bit easier. I'm talking about when you're over to the left a little bit more. It's just really tough to see. Good shot. It's up the match. He's got some momentum going on his side right now. It's a battle here on the main table. We'll go to the side, and looks like Josh Watson is at the table right now. He's just turned the table over to Ross Bradson. They were in a bit of a spread situation. Ross is trying to get back into the match. He's a Canadian player from Alberta, and one of the good players out there. I got a chance to watch him play last year in the Canadian PCS Canadian Westerns, Western Canadians. He was one of the players that just impressed me a lot, the way he played. And I know he's not the give-up type of player, so he's going to put a battle up on this one. Going back to our main match, though, we're now moving into rack number 9, and this is a juicy one. The action is on, man. The pressure's going to start. Race to 7 for Brian Wilson means he only needs 3 more games. Race to 9 for Joshua Kondo means he's got his back against the wall almost, needs to win 2 extra games. It's a long battle for him. Got to be careful not to make any mistakes and just control the situation. Ideally, in the perfect world for Joshua, he would win the next 2 games to make it just a straight race to 3, and then he swings the pressure back over to Brian Wilson. Looks like I thought the match was over on that table, but it's not over. Brought my jacket today because I was freezing yesterday, so I had to go and get my jacket when I had my first break, or I guess that was my only break. But today I decided to be smarter and brought my jacket with me, and instead of being smart and keeping it on, I took it off, thinking, okay, well, the temperature isn't that bad, right? It's not as cold in here, but whoever it is that's controlling that temperature just doesn't like pool players, man, because they keep making it cold in here. Or they must never have been a pool player. So maybe they're thinking, well, it's Vegas, it's hot, so, let's just turn this thing up. Not realizing that, hey, we need to feel our hands when we're shooting. Yeah, it was pretty cold, man. So, like, I'm from Canada, and we spend, like, a lot of time being cold, right? It's just our nature, cold weather. And I came out here thinking, okay, it's sunny Las Vegas, and like, I don't need my undershirts, I don't need, sweaters, I don't need jackets. I brought my leather jacket just because, just in case, it might rain or something along the way, and I might need a jacket. That's the only reason I brought that. And I've been here, and it's like colder than Manitoba right now in the winter. And we get like minus 45 degrees Celsius out there, so it's you can spit in the air and it'll freeze before it lands. That's what it feels like here right now. He's got a good balanced game to his game, so I don't think he's going to try anything crazy here. If he could see enough to cut it, he would have done that already. So I'm thinking he's going to try to play a safety. Maybe draw the cue ball above the 6 ball and the 8. If you can get it right behind the 8 ball, that would be great. But have to do that with a little bit of room. Maybe he was trying for the side. I don't know. I didn't think he could make it to the side. By the way, he's turned the table over to Bryan Wilson, who's been on a momentum swing right now. And another opportunity here on this rack now, and a chance to be able to take the lead for the first time in this match. Now, what he doesn't like here is where that 4 ball is. He's in a tough situation no matter what. But he's got this 3 ball in front of him so he can make it. I guess he's thinking he's just going to maybe play the safety on the 4 ball. Oh, he's trying to go up there. Little nudge would help. Oh, that worked out okay, man. It was more of a breakout attempt that ended up working out in perfect position. Trying the breakout. Just missed it. But that worked out to his advantage. And now the only thing about this is like, yeah, he's got the shot, but he doesn't really have position for the 5 ball. And for him to get it, he almost has to draw back, which will make the cue ball slide over more towards the 9 ball on the top rail. Yeah, if you try to play this through, you might just nick that 5 ball a little bit, which you push it over to the left, but then that cue ball will go over towards that right side middle pocket, just below it on that first diamond. So you kind of have to make the shot with a lot of spin, but not a lot of draw. So then the extra spin, okay, let's just show you right now, since I got the cue ball out here. I don't know if I'll have enough time, but how do I do this? So that way, so I have to stand over here. Yeah, like something like this. Something like that would do it. Good cue ball control. Has the 5 ball available. No real opportunity here with a 6 ball unless you try to bank it or play a safety. And you can almost maybe punch this off the rail and get off the left cushion, top cushion, and back to the right for the 6. But then you're forcing the cue ball a lot. And that means you have to hit the 5 ball thicker if you're going to force that much spin on the cue ball. The more action you put on it, the thicker you have to hit it at that angle. Seven, 9.
Now I play the hot seat 10:30 here on this table. Will that get moved to a different table?
I hope not.
You hope not.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just 10, 4 after 10 now. They might move you to a different table, but I'm hoping they don't because usually like someone want to have the ace that final, on the championship, right?
Yeah, I was just curious.
Yeah, maybe ask the TD. They would know better. John's at the desk right now. He would know. John is the guy with the black and yellow and red striped shirt. He's got glasses on his nose or on his head. Oh, nice effort, man. Decided to gamble on that one, and unfortunately, he missed the shot. Huge opportunity here for Joshua KONDO. A lot of angle on the shot, and both players are in the semifinals next to each other on each table, and they're both trying to give each other an opportunity to shoot first. Both facing tough situations. Let's go see what happened here. So this is the other one, and this is looking at this like, okay, well, effort shot, so you go ahead, but Looked like he made it. And now Joshua will get his chance here on the 6 ball. Makes the 6, extra pace to get over for the 8. Just the 9 to take the lead over again. So on a positive note, he has not given up the lead yet. He did give up a lot of points over the run here so far because he was up, I believe, 3 games to nothing, and then it slowly became a battle. And this one here could have been the tie-breaking one. Hey, I was wondering if you guys were here. I see part.
No. She really. Yep. Like you eyeballs.
Sorry about that. I was just talking to a friend of mine that I was wondering if they were here, and yeah, they're all here. So cool to see we got some Vancouver people from Canada out here too. I haven't interacted yet because I'm still sharing, man. Like you have to wait like so many minutes or seconds before you can share, so I'm still sharing. But I'm gonna go and look up through my computer. And all right, boss man, what's happening, man? It says good morning. What show is? Oh, just correct. Method. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to remove you. Like, I do my best to like either ignore you or embrace your comedy because I know you're just joking around because you have the name method. So you obviously have to play off that name. You wouldn't have created the account with that name if you didn't want to have some fun. I totally get it, man. But I'm a professional streamer that loves what he does, and I try to keep my streams, professional. So if you could do me the favor, man, just keep it clean. I know that you're just having fun, and usually I'll have a lot of fun with you. But I'm out here in Las Vegas for an ACS Nationals, and I want to make sure that they have a good experience through my work, and just keep it down. I appreciate you watching though, man, because you're always tuning in, right? And you probably notice that every now and then, like I just don't play along, right? And it's just because there's moments in time when you should, and then moments in times when you shouldn't. And right now, it's one of those times where I shouldn't. But I appreciate tuning in, man, for sure. And hopefully you take no offense. And if you do, well, it is what it is. All right, so let's go back over here and check out the comments. Comments on Facebook. Jules Mortensen, what's up, my man, from Winnipeg, Manitoba. Says, Ron, the view is fine. Don't be so you. That's what makes me me, Jules. I wouldn't be who I am if it wasn't the way that I am. Josh Hopkins, what's happening? Says, hey, Rod, I was the guy yesterday talking to you after that ball fell out through your equipment on my pool case. I don't think the viewers realize how well you held your cool. LOL. It was pity though, and I was rooting for him to lose the rest of the night. Yeah, man. I mean, he just straight up threw that, and that's what caught my attention because I heard my bag slam. I'm like, what's going on? I turn around, like, what's your problem, man? Why are you throwing my stuff around? Type thing, right? But he was like being aggressive, and I could have just embraced that and just, okay, man, let's do the Mexican hat dance. Oh, awesome, thank you. But instead, I was like, yeah, you know what? It's all good. Just try to settle and take it. I got water, and they got lots of water behind. Thank you. Um, yeah, it was. I don't know, man. It was just one of those moments where like you either take the high road and you're, you know, calm about it, or you decide to get into a little tango and just get at it, right? So, and I'm not. I don't know. I think it like you have to. I'm the kind of guy like that you can talk to and maybe even be a little bit disrespectful, and I'll handle it because I'll try to understand where you're coming from. But then if you're pushing, like I'll say, hey man, okay, first time I got it, now you're going too far. And if you keep pushing it, then like once again at that point I'll just give you like the look of death, right? Like hey man, you went too far now. And then by then, like if you push it again, well, I'm sorry, man. I gave you 3 warnings. The fourth one, that was your fault. But so far, usually the first 2 are good enough, and I never get to step 4 or 5. You don't want to see step 5 with me, man. Hi, Rod. Wish your wife a happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Tanya Hoffman. And happy Mother's Day to you as well. I'm not sure if you have kids or not, but I'm assuming you probably do, right? Thank you. I will definitely let her know. Nice little drawback shot here to get onto the 5 ball. Or sorry, the 7 ball. I don't know what I'm thinking right now, man. I think it's because I was thinking, don't get me to number 5, right? So I get stuck on 5. And my phone is dying. I'm trying to share the stream. And it's like, man, I ain't gonna get there. I'm trying to get. Okay, there. That was it. That was done. Yay! I get to join the crew on the stream. What's up, guys? Now I can see everything on my phone. Oh no! I didn't see what happened there. What happened? Oh no way! Straight to the side, man. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. We're tied at 5. His opponent just asked him if you want to take a 5-minute break, and Joshua says, no, we're good. Just keep it going, man. One of those guys that just understands that this is part of the game. There's going to be moments where you make mistakes, and, either you get hooked on it or you get over it, right? And if you get hooked on it, good luck trying to win that match, man. It's going to be tough to do. And if you let it go, well, you just give yourself a winning chance. He knows that it's experience coming through here right now. Patience is number 1 when you're playing in a tournament. Patience with yourself. Sometimes patience with your opponent, Sometimes you got those opponents that just have to say something all the time. You know who I'm talking about. You met them before. You come across at least one of them in your lifetime if you're a pool player. So Josh Trumbull just won his match in the Standard Open division. He had a 4-game lead, and his opponent tried to make a comeback, but he was able to find the win. And I guess that's all that really matters in the end. Let's check up on Josh and us for the advanced semifinal B-side matchup that's going on right now. Well, looky. This one's a race to 9. Josh Watson was absolutely dominating the match. And now Ross Bradson has tied it up at 7. I told you guys, I know these guys. Everywhere I go, man, I get to watch the players in an intimate way through my streams, and I get to analyze their game and their mentality. And, well, let's go over to that table right now where these guys are waiting. So, like, and I think in most situations like this, like the average player will just like walk away, man. They just probably give up on it. That wasn't the case for Ross Bradson, and I knew it wasn't going to be like that because he's a fighter, man. He knows like you give me a chance, I'll just go, and if I don't win, at least I'll try my best. Got the right mentality, right? And now, he's going to get into trouble. And now he's forced a situation where it's like a race to 2 between them, and he's got a real chance, but unfortunately he's hooked himself behind the 5 ball. The main table is not going right now. It's in a standstill, so that's why we're moving over to this table at the moment. I just got an orange. I'm so happy about it. My Canadian players, I'm from Canada, and I love Canada. I love the USA too, though, don't get me wrong. I got lots of family out here, and, you know, all my family have served in the military. So trust me, we love the USA. But my Canadian players, man, like, they know me already, right? Rod works too hard. He never takes breaks, never eats. So whenever they come around me, man, and they're in a tournament, like, almost all of them bring me something to eat. And I appreciate it. I laugh about it because, you know, it's funny that people look at me and say, like, you know, let's just take care of this guy, man. Because I mean, I can take care of myself, right? But there's times where I just can't. Like, it's just too busy, you know. And it's not like busy, like, oh my god, you know, like non-stop matches. What it is that I try to walk away. Sorry, I'm eating a piece of orange right now. I try to walk away, and sorry, I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, what a shot! Oh my god, what a shot! My god, what a shot! I'm thinking this guy's in trouble. He's gonna have to go for a kick shot. Wow. Raise your cue up as much as you can. Put some jump into that. Make that ball in the pocket. That was pretty, man. I didn't really have a highlight of the day yesterday, but I've gotten a highlight of the day now. Now, to qualify for the highlight of the day on my streams, you have to make an incredible shot, first of all. It has to be something like either super exciting or really incredible, like defies physics type thing. Um, or not or. Plus, it has to lead to a win. Right? If you get the win, it definitely becomes a highlight of the day. If you don't get the win, it gets considered as a highlight of the day just because it was a spectacular shot. Now, if anybody trumps you with another spectacular shot and they end up winning that rack, that switches everything, right? But you still get acknowledged for how great the shot was through the highlight. But being a part of the highlight of the day means that you get a chance to get into the highlight of the year. And Ross Bratson's going to get that chance. We have to look at it again. Honestly, man, this is a beautiful jump. It ain't your average jump shot. What a shot, man. He leaned into that like he knew it was going to happen. Watch it again. Watch his shoulder, man. He just leaned into it like, make this ball. Boom. Put everything into that one, man. What a shot. What a shot. What a shot. All right, and we're going to resume on our main table now because these guys are just getting going on this table again. Score is 5-5 in this one. Lots of battle going on. Joshua's not giving up the lead once yet. Bryan Wilson's been at his toes the whole time, doing his best to get the lead. But Joshua's been able to fight back every time. Can he do it this time? Hopefully you guys don't hear me chewing my food. Usually I mute my mic, but it's just little pieces of oranges, so it ain't that big of a thing, you know? But still, I try not to be rude. Oh man, and another crazy jump shot. These guys are spoiling me today. Take a look at this action, man. Oof, what a shot. Okay, so this would be like the competition here for the highlight of the day because that was the opening shot. And if it leads to a win, he never would have got that win without it. And you know that's a confidence builder, man. The way he's playing right now, like he feels like a pool god at the moment. I love the way this guy plays, man. You know, it's just to the point, doesn't take too long. These are the scary players, man. Honestly, they're always the scary players because, like, they're so instinctive and they just see everything, man. And he learned his lesson there. Last time he tried to play the 2 rail to the right side of the shot, he ended up scratching to the side pocket. This time he played the extra rail to come over to the left side of the 9, showing that a dog can always learn new tricks. Totally incredible out on that one. 6-5 takes the lead. Let's take a look at that highlight. I mean, who really does a jump shot for an opening shot in 9-ball, man? Joshua KONDO will do it. What a shot. Let's go visit our friends on the left side of the table because, man, we are in a battle over there. I believe it's a hill-hill matchup also. Let me go confirm here on the CompuSport bracket. Oh, man. So Ross is on the hill. Josh Watson is on 7. He needs to get on the hill also. And Ross just broke for a chance to close out the match. Got a shot on the 1. 2 balls near the 9-ball, but he can play around that 9-ball off the 2 rails to get onto that 2. And also run the cue ball up towards the 9-ball and hold shape off the 9 for the 2. We're going to go back to our main table look because these guys are about to break. We got a nice juicy matchup on this one. Makes the 5, the 1, the 6. At least someone to shoot, man, or you're going to be in trouble. Smash and break on this one. 1 to the side, 5 to the corner, 6 to the corner. The 2-ball almost went and the 3-ball almost went too. That was a beauty break. Probably one of the best breaks I've seen so far in 9-ball. I'm in a mood today, guys. It's gonna be a good day of pool. I feel it. Pool gods are saying, we're gonna do this for you, man. I think he was just trying to open up the 3-ball just a nudge and didn't quite get there, but he can still make the shot to the side. The only thing is that the 8-ball might interfere a little bit with the cue ball. I don't think it'll be that much of a problem, though. I think he'll still end up leaving him a cut on that 4-ball, but it might put him in a spot where he's going to have to bank it. Now, if he can try to hit this with some bottom rights, so where's the cue ball? Actually, I would hit this with bottom lefts, like that. That will make it come off that 8-ball and get in a straight line with a 4-ball. He's going topspin, and that will do the same job, but bottoms would have given him a wider angle on it. That's how I would have gone with bottoms. Like, he had the right idea, because with topspin, he would have came over like he did for the 4-ball. But by using the bottoms, it would have widened the angle, which would have given him the shot. And also would have given him the shape. So Joshua KONDO just did a crazy break and run. Feeling pretty confident at the moment. 4 balls remaining for him to get a 2-game lead. It's been a while since he had a 2-game lead in this matchup. Yeah, he's feeling it now, man. It's the type of player he is. When he's feeling confident and playing good, like, this is the way he plays. Instinctive, fast, very, very good, and accurate. And if you're his opponent right now, you're thinking to yourself, I'm in trouble, man. This guy is playing good. Seven to 5. He gets a 2-game lead. It's a race to 2 between these guys now. We're in a battle. Check out the boys on the table on the left. The other B-side semifinal of the Advanced Masters. So whose jump was better, guys? Do you guys think that Ross Bradson got the highlight of the day so far, or do you think that Joshua KONDO got the highlight of the day so far? What's your opinion on it? Oh, he's gonna get hooked on the 5, man. This will be a great effort if he can make it. Gonna resume here in our main match. We will go back to to see if he makes the shot or not, though. Joshua making a ball off the break. We'll have a shot on the 1 ball, a chance to get on the hill first. No, he did not. He ended up running into the 6 ball. It's going to be a little bit frustrating, but not much you can do about it. And now Ross Bradson's going to have a chance to close out the match. Can he close it out, though? Such a fast-paced player. I know a couple of players like this, and these guys are like pretty much the same way all the time. I think it's okay. So, like, the way I can explain it best is there's a psychological aspect to pool. Okay, there's left brain thinkers, right brain thinkers, right? So the left brain thinker is like really methodical. Takes their time, walks around, needs to know all the information available, and is really thorough on everything. The right side brain thinker is a little different. They're more instinctive. They see things, they go for it, they just get to the angle, right? And so they play really, really good. They're like scary and everything, but they tend to get into trouble because of their fast pace sometimes. And that usually is the reason why they'll end up losing a match, is because they ended up playing fast to get out of position, or they missed a shot, or whatever the case is. So I can appreciate somebody that plays like that, but I also understand the dangers of playing like that. I think there's got to be a balance, right? And I say, like, I have a couple of friends in Winnipeg that play like that, and one of them I always say, like, hey man, listen, like, it's okay to play your pace, but just slow down when it counts, right? Like, if you slow down when it counts, then you make the shots. But I think for him, like, it's all about just like not thinking about it. That's really what it's about. All right, so Joshua KONDO getting some momentum here. He's got a 3-game lead. He's on the hill. Table was turned over on this one here. Ross Bradson missed the 6 ball, and it was a decent 6 ball to make. And I think it was just maybe forcing the cue ball over for shade. Whatever the case is, he just came up short. And now he's turning the table over to Josh Watson. And looks like we're going to get close to a hill matchup here if he can win this one and the next one. Or is this hill? No, let me see. Might be hill right now.
Yeah, if you want to get the second chance 9-ball tournament.
No. So this is for him to get on the hill to force it to the last rack.
We got women's standard open, men's standard open.
Didn't quite get the shape that he wanted, but he still has a shot. And he'll make it too. Hill on the left side for the second B-side semifinal. This one here is getting close. I mean, if Bryan Wilson can win this game, then we're going to the hill on this table too. I was gonna bring my cues with me down here because I'm itching to play. I haven't really played yet. I'm just kind of sitting on the sidelines. But last night it was just so late by the time I was done. Like, even if I really wanted to, there was no way I could play. Hopefully tonight won't be that long of a night. And maybe on my lunch break, if I get the lunch break or my supper break, I'll go and grab my cues and come down here and shoot a little bit. Maybe even help some people out with their game a little bit, give them some coaching sessions. It's just easier to explain and teach when I have my cues in my hand. I don't know what it is, man, but you play with somebody else's cue, and it can be a great quality cue with all the top-notch everything. It doesn't feel the same when you have your cue in your hands. It's like butter, you know, it's just smooth. All right, so we're gonna have this table here on the top left of your screen because that match is hill right now, and we don't know who's gonna win, but we would like to catch that action, so I'm gonna leave it there in the corner so you guys can see the matchup for the second semifinal. That's Ross Bratson at the table right now shooting, trying to get a safety shot out of that. He does good. On this table's turned over to Joshua KONDO, and he's got a chance to close out the match now. He was able to make the two, and he's not happy about the fact that he ended up running into the three ball. I think he should have known that he was going to run into it, but he tried his best not to run into it. And now that he did run into it, it's going to leave him no other choice but to go airborne on this one. Now, we've seen already earlier from that one ball jump shot that, you know, he's comfortable with the jump shot. This is a long distance. What makes this okay or safer is that he's got the five balls just waiting for him at the top of the table. So all he's got to do is just make the three ball. And if he doesn't get a good angle on the five ball, it doesn't matter. He can still get over for the six ball no matter what. Unless he ends up getting an angle that runs in towards the eight ball, then it will be difficult for him to get over. Now that simplifies the shot and the table. Oh, what a shot. I'm telling you, man, this guy is like a machine. Unbelievable. Looks like Josh Watson just turned the table over to Ross Bratson on top left of our screen. Came up really short on the shape for the six ball. He needed to power stroke that. He was just trying to stun over to the right, but he needed to actually draw and stun over him because that would have given him the extra power to get over to get the shot on it. Now he's kind of in one of those situations where he's going to have to play a safety or something very creative. Looks like Ross turned the table over to Josh on a top left corner of the screen. Josh is going on this one now. He's got the two ball available, the three ball sitting in the top right corner, the four ball sitting near the five on the bottom left of the table. So he's got a chance here, but the 3 is not a problem. The 4 ball is, I believe. Not quite out yet. Usually the hill battles, there's always some sort of complication. There's a little bit of safety play, a little bit of grind out, and every now and then, like a miraculous shot. Something that just like nobody's seen it coming, right? That will happen on a hill, man. The player's just feeling the moment, and they'll make a great shot. And Harold, I got an orange, man, so got some food. Not really a lot of food, but I'm ahead of yesterday anyway. Oh, nice try. Really nice try. Just missed it. 6 ball lines up for the side pocket. Joshua KONDO with a chance to close out now. Makes the 6, pushes up the 8 ball. He's good to go now. Both players on the 8 and the 9 on both tables. Just the 9 ball remaining for Joshua. He'll win the match. Back to this one. Just the 9 ball to win the match. And he'll win the match. Wow. We're going crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right, so go back to this one. That one's gonna, I think it will, yeah. Yeah, it should. All right, and we have the hot seat match coming up now. It's the A-side final. All right, I got to do a little bit of everything. Some camera work, some scoreboard work, some research. This is A-side final. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the coverage so far, you can support my work by liking the stream. If you think this is a really good day for pool and you think that your pool friends and passionate pool fans need to watch this, share it, man. Share it. Share the wealth, you know what I mean? All right, so we're going to go over here. Take a look at what this matchup is. So you're Tyrus?
I'm tired.
Tyrus Kelly versus Jeff Crawford. Race to 7 for Tyrus. Race to 9 for Jeff Crawford. I got a chance to watch Jeff Crawford play yesterday. Pretty good player. This is going to be a good one. Both players undefeated so far. Last 2 players standing on the A side. I like this guy's name, man. Tyrus. My daughter's name is Tyra. But I never thought like maybe a male name would be like good for like a Tyre, right? Tyrus. I like it, man. Good. All right, so that's going to set up the scoreboard. You guys get straight into it. Their match was originally slated for 10:30.
Oh, but it was fun.
All right, and we're deep into this one now. That was Jeff Crawford that just turned the table over. This is Tyrus Kelly at the table right now. Oh, we got to stop the clock and reset. Let's get it going again. Fresh match. Attaboy Kondo, says Timothy Sullivan. What's up, Bruce Jensen, says hi, Rod. I'm just catching up on messages now and comments. Give me a second here. See that one, see that one. And then Josh Hawkins. Josh Hawkins is my bad. Got you out of your stream game. Yeah, you know, I do it on my own, man. I don't need a lot of help. I got like a bird brain, sort of. I get distracted, man. Tony says, thanks, Rod. Yep, we have a couple of junior pool kids. Right on. Good for you. You're raising them right. Harold Meathai says, tangent line. Hell yeah, man. I talk about it all the time. Steve Kwan, how you doing? Austin Lippert, welcome to the stream. Jeremy Scotchwell, welcome to the stream. Shahabuddin Ahmed, welcome to the stream. Kwok Kong Fong, welcome to the stream. Kevin Flint, Shanna McKay, Tracy, how you doing? Kurt Cooper, Mr. Randy Baggett, what's up, man? Looking forward to seeing you in Moose Jaw. Bring me my hat, man. I need my hat, bro. Canyon Carter, how you doing? Girl says, have you got your food connection for later? I sort of do. Like, I'm just going to force these guys to give me a break. I'm going to be like, no, I quit. No, I won't do that. But, yeah, I'm going to, like, I asked them yesterday, I said, like, I'm okay with not having my breaks today because, you know, it's the first day and it's been busy. But I asked for them to make sure that I get my breaks today. The only thing is that I feel bad. Like, so if we get to, like, say, like, the A-side finals, A-side semifinals or something like that, those crucial points, and it's my time for me to go for a break and they're on the TV table, I'm always going to want to have that stream on the table for you guys. That table on the stream, I mean, so I'm talking backwards. Because to me, like, it's the way I look at it is people tune in to watch these matches all the time. And was that Jeff that won? I think it was Jeff that won. Yeah, I gotta make sure. Yeah, it was him. So the way I look at it is people tune in to watch these streams and the excitement builds up as the matches get further along in the tournament. And the excitement builds up because, you know, like, as you get further in the tournament, these are players that are either A, undefeated so far, or B, lost at some point early in the tournament and have been battling all day through the B side, going undefeated through the B side. So usually the matches are really, really exciting. And so it sucks, like, not just for the viewers, but for the family, the friends, you know, that know that their pool player is going to be playing. They want to watch that. So to me, I feel guilty, and I don't want to take away from people having a great experience when they're coming out to play and I'm streaming. I'd rather rob myself from food than to rob people from having a great experience at the table through the stream. That was a nice little break also. Good contact, 5, the 1 goes in. 2 ball was going to go in too, but it pushed the 7 in instead. Great spread on this table, straight on the 2. 3 balls set to the corner, the 4 balls waiting to be potted. No real situations to worry about here. It's all about cue ball control and angles, which they're both going to be fairly decent for him to handle. Some players would have played that shot soft. He didn't. That shows the level of experience and the pool IQ that he has. Needs to be straight on this one. It's straight enough. Obviously feeling the table already. Playing a really solid rack on this one. And letting his opponent know that he's here to play. We're tied at 1. Quick rack on that one too. Shane Stogren, how you doing? Hi, Sasha. Thank you for the orange. Troy Bradson, welcome to the stream. Mark Paztai, welcome to the stream. Agatho Kleos Konstantinos, welcome to the stream. Agatha Kleos, is that how you say it? Agatha Kleos? Sorry if I mispronounce your name, it's not intentional. Kenneth Thomas, Jeff Davis, welcome guys. Christopher Snow, how you doing? Tapani Purasari, welcome to the stream. I got like this weird thing, man. Like I know that I butcher people's names and it's never intentional, but I like the challenge of the pronunciation. So like I'm scrolling through names and then I see a name that just like, oh, it looks like hard to pronounce. I'll try to pronounce it. I don't know. I'm kind of crazy like that. I told you guys yesterday I'm a little nutty, man. Sikrag Carleon or Carleon, welcome to the stream. Or Carleon. Hello, Samantha Jane, Baby Che, Noah and Aliana. Love you guys. Art Lamrand, how you doing? Sniper from Kenora. Excuse me. What's up, Daryl? Welcome to the stream, man. Always enjoy when you tune in to watch the streams. Colleen Melanie Milne Robinson, welcome to the stream. Mohammed Imran, welcome to the stream. Mr. Bryan Nilsson, what's happening, my man? Well, he's got a shot on the 4 ball, but he's going to have to make this cue ball go around. Either that or he's going to have to try to draw into the 6 and 8, which I don't think he can really draw into it. But just the cut alone is going to make him go off the 8 ball a little bit. Should make the cue ball come off the rail. Going for the bank shot, wow. I thought he was going for the kick shot, but a great shot. Way to solve the puzzle in the easiest, simplest way possible. This match is starting to get a little intense for me. Both players coming out swinging. It's like Mike Tyson fighting Mike Tyson right now. Taking a little walk around, see, that's a discipline right there. Taking a little walk around to figure out what you want to do. Love watching players be disciplined at the table. Brian says, hey, buddy, have a great event. Nice to see you there. You're there. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate the opportunity to be out here. Great shape for the 9 ball. That's why you walk around. That's where you look where you want the cue ball to be. Oh yeah, we're on, man. We're on like King Kong. This is going to be a killer match. Just to make sure, though. Yeah, that's right. Let's turn on the flames on this one. It's the hot seat match. It's got to be on fire, right? Hot seat match, full flames. Let's go, baby. 2-1 is the score. Tyrus Kelly round the last table, looking to do the same on this one.
get signed up for mini tournaments, so there'll be mini tournaments going on all afternoon.
Oh man, they got mini tournaments going on all afternoon. I gotta go grab my cues and I'm gonna stop streaming for about 4 hours.
Also, we're playing second chance 9 ball, and if you're still at Scott's doubles.
I really appreciate you guys being here, but I just need to play, man. Somebody let me out of my cage.
We'll play around.
I'm an animal waiting to happen.
We'll play around regular 9 ball matches with Scott's doubles, but second chance ones, if you're there, play. If not, sport finale, we're still in another event.
Oh, he's gonna make a ball off the break. He'll have a shot on the 2. 3 balls in a decent spot. Gonna be risky to get from the 3 to the 4, though, so he's got some work to do here.
Spot. Shoot, come on down.
Man,
Stay into the break. Got one spot open. Want to shoot?
anybody want to come work for me? I gotta go play, man. I wish I could. Last year I came on and I played, and I was streaming and I played, and I didn't really feel good about it. I was feeling kind of, bad because I couldn't commit 100% to my game, and I felt really guilty when I wasn't there at the table to stream. So it wasn't a good combination, and ended up resulting in a bad experience. So this year when I came out, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be smart. I'm just gonna do my job, and I'll bring my cues just in case, because maybe somebody's looking to get strained out on the table later. But so far, I haven't been able to put my cues together yet. But today is the day, I tell you. Today will be the day that I put them together and have a little bit of fun on these valley tables. Don't play valley tables too much. I usually play on diamonds all the time. But I used to play on valleys all the time prior to playing on the diamonds all the time, and I still get along with them. Wait, what did we do with that 3 though? Did I miss a good highlight? Oh, he got lucky on it. Okay, so he just hit the ball and got lucky off the 2 rail kicks. So that wouldn't have been a highlight anyway. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck so you can keep going in your tournament. This is a crazy match so far, man. I just want to see it get a little bit crazier. So I don't know. I'm gonna do it again. I gotta do it again because both these guys are on fire right now, man. They're lighting up this table. Crazy. Now we need some real action. We need some highlights. Actually, what? Oh, hey. What do you got today? Same ones? So, I usually don't. Hey, I like you. You've been around. Okay, perfect. You get a choice by the way. Or is it both? I want to offend my cue. What do I need? Just my hand or? Oh man, I'll just spend most of that money. I don't need it. But the other one, I just.
What is it worth? It's a level for 200 and 500. Yeah, no, it's getting better and better. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like was the one with the ball set because it looks really fake. So that's why I say it's like looking balls. Yeah, it is. Should from Las Vegas. Every ball has the same spot. It just looks a little, a little bit of. It's my own. It's like I used to go because that's my own. It's just some my Canadian pros. Yesterday was
Raise the hand. Zach Roberts, table 135.
Damn, you were fast. I just pulled the thing up and you already hit it.
Barry Litt, table 138. Jason Cheatham. Derek White, table 133. Homer Swan, Carlos Sanchez, table 136.
I don't know how we got goofed up. Isn't it my break? I won the toss, right? Yeah, so it's the odd.
Oh,
Odd you're right. I didn't see the three. You're right. It was still 2-2 when I looked at it. That's where we got it. That's where it is.
We're an 6-person team that we've been playing for about 8 years. We're trying to advance to get to that point. We're good players. My second year at intermediate, we put a week before I got in April, and we announced we were
Scott Litt, Johnny Perez, table 137. Chapman Farley, Jamie Staver, table 141. Mike Villar, Paul Gonzalez, table 142. Jason Walden, Billy Rose, table 143.
That's the way it is. I don't like I like VNEA, but I don't like it because it's so intense with the points. Like in the BCA, it's just wins, so it makes it a little bit easier for the teams to get through. But even then, it's a little bit of a struggle because everybody's brainwashed to run tables out, and that's not how you play in BCA. BCA, you just play to run, and the VNEA, you play to run out.
novice players. Better than some, worse than others.
Oh, I can show you some things. I'm a pretty good coach. Yeah, I have lots of experience. I turn everybody that I teach into really, really good players. Like 1 or 2 sessions.
I
Done.
took so my first year doing that balance, I just went to Jerry Bischoff. I spent weeks with him just practice table about because that's what he does. It's a table anyway. So he always says, "This is your back swing. Just stay with steady motion." So Mark Wilson was a student of his, and he came to Coach Johnson to the clinic too. One last year and one the year before.
Yeah.
I got invited to it. Because I was there, and I couldn't go time. It was actually 3 days. It was
Yeah. They're not cheap.
every 4 hours each day.
Yeah.
So I just practiced, soak up everything, and that's what
That's how you get better. You can't get better otherwise, honestly. And like the lower level players are always insecure to playing the top players, but you can't go without it. You know? Yeah, I'm just playing. Like I want to play today, but I have like carpal tunnel on my side of the hand. It's just working right now. Lefty. I'm not the best. I can play with both hands, but I mainly shoot with left. I got way more control of my left than I do with my right. But with my right, I can spin shots. I can do all sorts of stuff too. And I have really good cue ball control with my right hand. Jeff Crawford. They're both playing amazing, man. The guy that gets to the table 2 minutes left. Both very instinctive. The last match I had too was like that.
Sorry, guys. I'm just speaking to somebody here on the side, so I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm still here and just, I'm keeping track of the scores, but I'm just talking to the sideline right now. Apologies for that.
People come up and talk to me. I'm straining. Viewers get so angry because I was not commentating. I was like the time talking. I didn't say anything, right? So then I went from that one. Like, by the way, guys, I'm talking on the side. That's all they wanted. It's like, yeah, let's just let us go. I think I lost my opportunities for that because of that. And really, like, every time I got distracted, the first time was the guy that organized the event. Was my boss paid me, so I had to talk to him, right? The second time was when Andrea Wilson from Canada. She's an amazing player. That first time I got to see her, but she had a big history with her husband. Her husband passed away. Very important person to everyone there, so I give her the time. She's very, very chatty, right? And then the third time was again the organizer. So like when he says, "Hey man, I can talk to you," like I can't do it, right? People are getting mad at me, swearing at me, like. Cuesports Live. So if you go there, there's a little thing. It's got all the information. Yeah, Cuesports Live, ACS, and then you can find her on YouTube too. Yeah, you're welcome, man.
And so, thank you. Thank you. All right, so I bought a ticket for a raffle for a queue for per shower set. Package is worth like just under $2,000, 2 queues and a pool case. If I win, I might just give away that pool case. Although I need a new pool case, but I really want a JB case, and I don't have one right now. So if I get any other kind of case, as soon as I get a chance to buy a JB case, I'm probably gonna end up switching. So maybe just keep my beat up bag for now, and then give away that one to somebody, viewers or pool players. I don't know. I'll figure it out if I win. I don't usually win anything though. But even though I don't usually win anything, I won my pool queue, my playing queue for a raffle ticket. And I think it was $20 for that ticket. And then, because I never gamble, it's just not my thing, you know. And raffles, I feel like, you know, I have my own queues already, so I don't need anything else. But I did need a breaker once, and that was back in November, and they were like, "Hey, you want to buy a raffle ticket for a breaker?" I was like, "Oh, I don't know." So I never win. I said, "But you know what? I'll support." So I bought a ticket for $20, and I ended up winning that one too.
Way to share this.
Yeah. So what is that on Facebook? So when you click on it, then you have the arrow right there. That's a share option. Yeah. And so you can share directly like that, or you can share through groups. If you go to the group, it'll show you the group.
See, that's like 13 fucking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know. And if you want to like share the link, you could also copy the link and then message people with the link, and then they can just click on it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna install my page.
Right on, man. Thank you. All right, so he was on the table the whole time. That means Tyrus has got within one now. It's 4-3. Check up on YouTubers. Oh, we got some comments. Boss Man said, "Nice shot. Are you guys streaming the king seat match of the events or the hot seat match?" Yeah, yeah. That's what's on right now. The hot seat match. Oh, I guess I should put that up there. Tyrus Kelly representing. Peyton Dawes says, "Let's go, Ty." Houston says, "I like the fire." I love the fire, man. I got friends there. Unfortunately, they ain't streaming. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Yeah, I love the fire, man. Yeah, we'll make it official for you guys. 9-ball advanced singles A-side final. Bring up the ball chamber. Help everybody kind of see what's up on the table. It actually helps me too, because then like I know what balls are left on the table, and it makes it less confusing when I look, for example, at the 4-ball and the 8-ball, because sometimes the 4-ball and the 8-ball look the same, or the 4-ball and the 2-ball look the same, right? Same with like when you're playing stripes and solids, sometimes you don't see it's a 14 or a 10 or a 12. Nice cue ball control to get over on top of the 4. I like the way this guy plays too. He just keeps it nice and simple, man. But I like what I like most is the discipline that he has. Like he just walks around, looks what he wants to do, where he needs to be, and that is what helps him play such a strong game, and likely the reason why he's in the hot seat match right now. Check off the rail to follow forward. Oh man, he was supposed to go forward, but that kind of worked out. He got lucky off the horn. It's going to come off and set him up for the 6-ball with an angle to get set up for the 7-ball. Extra pace to create some angle on the 7. Try to get above this 8-ball or below. I think I will go above. He's going to go below. Now, the only reason I would go above is just to avoid the scratch, but he did good to avoid the scratch, and he didn't get the greatest position on the 8-ball, but he's got a shot on it. That's all he needs. Nice cue ball control there on the stun. Smooth. Perfect lineup for the 9. Oh yeah, baby. This match is fire, I tell you. 5-3. Race to 4 between these guys now. Moving at the rack number 9 of this matchup. Jeff Crawford to break. He's got a 2-game lead. Would like to keep that momentum going. He's going to make the 2-ball. He's going to be tied up on the 1. So one of the reasons why I don't like using the TV ball chamber is because I tend to forget to go through the process of using it because I get caught up on the match, right? There's a lot of excitement, so I'll get slightly distracted. But it's a great tool to use. So like I try to use it as much as I can, but sometimes, like I say, I'll forget to. Like people will make 3-4 balls and I forget about it, right? So then it's like, hey man, like the balls are still in the chamber. But the other reason I like is well, there's a couple of reasons I like it. The reason I like it, number one, is because I get to know what's left on the table and it makes it easier for me to see what ball is what. But another reason why I like it is because, oh, look at this, is gonna get lucky. The other reason I like it is because I have to pay attention to everything. It makes me pay attention to everything, and it keeps me a little bit more engaged on the work. But it does take away from the interaction. Good try on the 1. He's gonna miss it though. Ball in hand for Tyrus. Chance to get within 1 here. He's been putting up a great fight so far. His opponent got a 2-game lead, kind of quick. And he got a good chance. Hi, how are you? Are you making us so far? You playing?
Brian, you
Let him know. I don't think so. I think it was a lot. Probably not going to be good for years. I think it was like 50,000 or
You
something.
want to come back in the States and
Yeah.
do it?
Hey, it comes in and don't pay. Yeah, same. Sorry, it's like the distraction there. The 1 ball is gone. It's battle day today. Everybody is playing for the most money they can make. And it's a continuation from yesterday. So we have the 9-ball singles. We have the Scotch doubles going on too. Lots of great action coming your way throughout the day. I'm probably gonna have to order some food instead of going for a break. I'm just gonna have to play a combo here. It's a little bit of distance between the 6 and the 8, so a little bit of perfection required for him to be able to make it. He's trying not to think about it too much, and he'll miss the shot because of it. Shot it a little bit fast too. Like that kind of shot requires a little bit of finesse, so you gotta shoot through, and you have to have the right pace. You don't want to shoot that too fast. You want to shoot it a little bit slower than what he did. Heading to the corner is going to be good.
If you're wanting to shoot mini tournaments, take the signers, just past the husband booth.
Oh, the hustle booth is open now. Makes the 9, 6-3. Three games away from winning the match. Paris needs 4. I am so grateful for that orange right now. All right, so what should I do here? Okay, well, we're going to introduce this question again. This is for the people that missed it yesterday. Those of you who watched yesterday know the answer now. CSL or Cuesports Live Billiards Trivia. The first straight pool world record was set by Willie Mosconi on March 19th, 1954. His record stood for 65 years. How many balls did he make in total when he set the record? Was it A, 1,056, B, 456, C, 526, or D, 562 balls? See if you guys got your Willie Mosconi knowledge. Smash and break, and he's going to make a ball. You'll have a shot on the one ball. A tighter cut on the one, but that's going to be all right because it'll allow him to get the shape for the two ball. I noticed some matches yesterday were not using the magic rack, and those ones seem to like kind of be a little bit longer. The matches that used the magic rack had the better breaks, and obviously the games are going to be faster because of it. Now, yesterday I had some matches that would be like 2-1 and like almost 40 minutes in. These guys are playing such a nice pace here that we're now on to the 10th game in this matchup, and it's only been 35 minutes. In an organizer or tournament director's ideal world, you want everybody to play like these guys because then every match would be on time. Last time we had matches that were scheduled for an hour and a half, but were taking 2.5 hours. And it was creating some delays, I guess, more or less, for some other matches that were supposed to be on the TV table as well. I really hope that I win that queue. Everybody put it on the universe. Put it on the universe for me to win that first shower queue. I'm gonna offend my other queue because my other queue is a beautiful queue, man. It's a collector's edition. Worth $1,000 back in like the mid-90s. And I have number 66 out of 75. When the 75th one went out, the value of those queues went up to $10,000 because they're collector's items, specially made. At the time, it had all the technology. It was way advanced for most pool players, like low deflection, balanced cue, quick release. There was a lot of different things that were going on back then. That's going to help there. He needed to get something going because he was starting to feel like the match was going just one way, and he's a good player. So, you obviously want to put a battle back into the match, and he's done just that. It's a race to 3 right now. It's weird when you play these kind of matches, and so like you're playing good and your opponent's playing good, and it's I don't know, like it almost makes you feel like you have to continue to play good, and that usually can create a problem. Best advice I got for you is just, settle down. It doesn't matter what your opponent's doing, even if they're playing great. Don't go for that crazy shot because you feel like you need to run out. Play the smart shot so that way you get rewarded with a win. And if your opponent is in a fast-paced rhythm, and they're trying to force you into a fast-paced rhythm, don't get caught up by their fast-paced rhythm. Play your pace, whatever your pace may be. Never let your opponent dictate the outcome of the match through what they do. Just you worry about what you can do. And when a player's playing hot and you're playing hot too, don't worry. If you keep the gas going, keep pressing on the gas pedal, at some point, one of the players are going to break. When they break, you pounce on them, and then you get the lead, and then you put them in a bad mental spot because a lot of these guys have been working on mentality for many years. And even though they have such strong mentality through all their experience in competition, they still have pockets of doubt that can be built up through your performance against them, right? And I don't know, pool's a funny game because you can miss a shot a certain way like 10 years ago, and then you see that shot again, and your brain will be like, hey, we missed that shot 10 years ago. I think you'll miss that shot. Checking comments. No comments on Facebook. Speaking of the fast player that I was talking about, what's up, Nathan Wood? Harold says this should take an hour at this rate. And Daryl Yale says, great streaming, Rod. Always a pleasure watching your events you cover. Safe travels, pal, and enjoy. Thank you, Daryl. Appreciate that, man. And like I said, I always appreciate your support every time that you tune in. It's a true pleasure to have you on board. Albero, Triana, Cardona, welcome, bienvenido. Manuel Rivera, bienvenido. Vladimir Sorokin, how you doing? David Kennedy, Ryan Hayden, Andy Swanson, welcome, guys. David Blake, Alexander Bailey, welcome to the stream. Hey, it's Smokey. Says boss man. It's gonna have to do a big stroke shot here to get back. It's got a decent line though, so it shouldn't be a problem. I think he shot that too quick. So two things that I noticed on that shot. One, he shot too quick. So he thought about it, right? He really kind of thought about what he was going to do there. But then when it came down to making this shot, he didn't take the time to really focus on it. And then when he shot and executed the shot, because he wasn't mentally prepared for the shot, his body jumped up. And that's the case for every pool player. If you don't have the plan 100% in your brain, there's going to be body movement. If you end up playing shape for a certain area and you don't get that shape and you get a different positional shot, I'll go through that same issue there too. A little bit of body movement. And so usually, like if, let's say you're trying to play shape for the corner, but you end up getting a weird back cut to the opposite corner or to the bottom corner instead of the top corner, those moments are when you're supposed to like walk around the table. You gotta like take the time just to acknowledge that, you're in a different situation than what you planned. Beautiful shot there, man. Don't know if he got the shape. Oh, man, did he ever get the shape? Wow, right in the pocket, man. That's as dangerous as it gets. Huge. Race to 3 for Jeff Crawford. Race to 2 for Tyrus. He's putting on a battle in this one now. This cut was a tough cut, man. Beautiful shot. Absolute beauty. You can see, like, he had some body movement on that one, too, but the body movement was because he wanted to make sure he got the cue stick out of the way from the shot when the cue ball was moving. So that's body movement that, you're allowed to have because it's supposed to help you, but body movement any other way is not good. Or any other time. 43 minutes into this match now. We're getting down to the last third of the battle. It feels like things kind of slowed down a little bit though, right? Like the pace is a little different. I don't know. The consistency is a little different. Let's bring it back. I don't know. We need to get some more firepower on this one, man. We need to get some crazy, crazy end for this one. Like 5 roundouts in a row and a crazy hill-to-hill matchup. That'd be nice. Let's go. Rack number 12, Tyrus Kelly to break. Is down by 1, needs 2 to win. Looking for a chance to get on the hill first. Lays into the break, and it's going to make a few balls on that one. 1 ball's gone in. The 2 balls chilling by the pocket, so he's got a chance to be able to shoot here. The 4 ball, 5 ball, and 9 ball are all tied up. So he's going to have to break that out. Fortunately for him, like the angle works here off the 2 to be able to break that out and get shape on the 3. Henson Olivier, welcome to the stream. Michael Robinson, Jeanette Duffy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Margarito Rodriguez, bienvenido. What's happening, Stephen Roberts? Welcome to the stream, man. So, by the way, if you guys are enjoying the coverage so far and enjoying the quality of this match, because honestly, it's a beautiful match, man. You guys can support the players and myself through liking the stream. Make some noise for me on Facebook and on YouTube. Let the world know that ACS National Championships is going crazy in Las Vegas. I'm surprised he didn't break out that far, but I guess he was looking at this beautiful positional shot that he just played. I don't have the other camera set up for this yet. Oh, I have to change that. No, I'll just leave it like that for now because I won't mute it down. See here, he's not quite straight, but fairly. Man. They didn't have the shape on the 7 ball either. Did he leave him a shot? Jeff's getting down to look at it right now, and he's taking a really good assessment, so it looks to me like it's a really tight squeeze, but it might be a possibility. Now, if it isn't, he's obviously going to have to play a safety shot. Oh, he just wiggled it in. It was a tight squeeze. Easy 9 ball to get the win on this rack. The fire works, man. I'm telling you, man. It's a race to 2. Telling you right now, like, I don't know. The day I decided to go with some flames was the day that I changed pool. At least it feels like it when I turn it on anyway. 7-5 the score, race to 2. And Jeff Crawford breaking for a chance to get on the hill first.
7-5.
Yeah, race to 2. What a showdown on this one. Are both these guys master? No, one of them is a master, so Jeff Crawford is a 9, so he we consider a master. Harris Kelly is an advanced player, but the way he's been playing so far, I would say he's a master too, man.
Come on, baby.
Well, a dry break is gonna maybe change the momentum in this matchup. No real opportunity here on the 1 ball. You're gonna want to get that rack off. The rack, even though it's like black and it shouldn't really be a problem, the light reflects off the plastic and it kind of distracts you from the shot. And you're in a situation where you don't really want to be distracted. You want to be focused on your table. So it's kind of risky, man. But I'm looking at this like you can maybe just take a stab at this 9 ball. Normally players won't do that, especially in advanced and masters. But like it's a free stab at it. Yeah, might as well go for it.
Get in there one time.
Oh man. He did not make the 9. It came off the horns and he almost made it, but he ended up making the 3 ball. And that leaves him at the table still with a tough situation on the 1. Tried to play the safety, came up just short. There's a lot of people standing behind me right now watching this match, man. Supporters from both sides. Rosario Blanco, welcome, bienvenido. Rassi Gagliano, welcome to the stream. Tony Wang, Patrick, Joachim, welcome to the stream. I apologize if I mispronounce your name. It's not intentional. I'm Spanish, so I roll my R's and stuff, and I'm from Canada, so I got different pronunciation as well because of that. Perfect lineup here for the 5. Looking at his angle for the 6 ball. Ideally, you want to get a little closer to the 6 ball because then you can set up for that 7 ball to the corner. You might end up having to play shape off the 6 for the 7 ball in the same pocket as the 6. Didn't quite get what he wanted there. He still has a shot, but not a whole lot he can do when it comes to positional play for the 7 ball. I think the best thing you can do here is just play this with pace, come off the bottom rail, off the top rail, and then come back to the left side of that 7. Now, you could also take a stab at swinging this cue ball in with some right-hand spin to be able to make that cue ball run into the 7 ball. But if you don't hit it, that spin's going to maybe end up creating a problem for you where you're going to get hooked behind the 8 ball off 2 rails. And if you hit it, if you miss hit it on the right side, then, you know, there's a small chance you end up with a bad shot on the 7 ball. Great shot there, though. And that 7 ball was the key for him to be able to get the finish on this rack. And that's the benefit of walking around, taking a look at things and knowing where you want the cue ball. Like, it just gives you a really good opportunity to be able to get out. If you don't do this as a pool player, at the very least, take that lesson today. Walking around the table, knowing where you want the cue ball, number 1. Getting the cue ball there is all involved with spins, which we're going to talk about after this rack is done or after this match is done. Show you guys about the spins. He's on the hill, 8-5. Tyrus Kelly was his back against the wall now, but only for a short term if he can win this rack. Winning this rack will put him on the hill, forcing the game to the last rack, and it's anybody's game. And I'm thinking this match has been so good, so fast-paced, so intense, that we deserve a hill-hill matchup. And we deserve one of those hill-hill matchups that shows how great the skill is for each player through a safety battle, through a grind-out rack. If the pool gods are in the building, hear me now. Make it happen. This match deserves a beautiful finish. Curtis Dagrava, welcome to the stream. It's on like King Kong. What's happening, Chris Knowles? How you doing, man? Good morning. We're almost at noon now for me. Now, if they throw a big match on this table after this, man, I won't take my lunch break. But if they throw, like, say, like a B-side match, something like the 3rd or 4th round before the quarterfinals or anything like that, then I'm likely going to take a little lunch break. Yesterday, I took a break when I first came in because my first match was on, but they didn't have anything because there was a TBA to be announced. So then it's like, hey, man, you don't have a match till 10:30. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go get something to eat. And that's the only thing I ate yesterday was that food at 10 o'clock in the morning. Until eventually Clutch Shot Billiards ended up coming over here and bringing me a sandwich, man, which honestly, amazing. I appreciate you guys. You don't need a lot to earn my respect, man. You just got to give me food. I'm laughing because it's true. All my best friends in life are all because they bought me something, man. They bought me some food. right when I needed it when I was streaming. Jimmy Johnson, James Simon, welcome to the stream. Guerra Gutierrez, bienvenido, welcome. Or Guerra, not sure how you pronounce it, but in Spanish, so I'm assuming that it was because Guerra will have a U in it. You don't have a U in there. And also Ra will have double R, which you don't have that. So would it be Hera Gutierrez? But the thing is that we don't really use G as a J. Not really. I don't know. You got me confused with your name. The battle is on. Jeff Crawford with a chance to close out the match. Doing what he's been doing all game long, just working it out, figuring out where he wants the cue ball to be. Well, he just went for the hit and he apologized there because he, like, whatever happened. He ended up getting a bit of a lucky roll on that one. Now, I think, like, the knowledgeable player might attempt to do, like, a masse around this 6-ball. But if you make it, you're not going to have much of a shot on the 3-ball. So, yeah, going this way off the rail is going to be good. But even then, like, the same problem. He had that ball that was going to block the cue ball from going. It kind of worked out, but at the same time, it didn't, because when you look at the tangent line here, like, it's a scratch angle tangent line. Nine should be able to kick it and stick it here, says Stephen Roberts. Good try. It almost went to the other side. And he's going to get lucky again on this one. So perhaps the momentum is on Jeff Crawford's side right now. But situations like this, you know, if you're Tyrus, you just want to be patient. You just want to get through the motion and just be as focused as you can. You know, limit the opportunity for your opponent. Romel Martos has been welcome. Chad DeLong, Rob Hoiberg, welcome guys. Made a beautiful jump shot. Has a shot on the 4-ball. Look at this jump. So I said you gotta be focused. Look at it. Boom, what a shot, man. Again? Yeah, I'll do it again. Absolute beauty on the jump. I'm being spoiled today with some amazing pool, man. I don't know if I want to even pull up my cues. There's too many good players around here. I've been talking that smack all day since yesterday. Only one way to shut a person up is by straightening them out on the table. If you're really good, stay away from me. Actually, I'd rather play the best. So if you're one of the best, bring it on, guy. I'm waiting. But just know that I haven't touched a cue in quite some time. But even then, you're going to be in trouble most of the time. Oh, no. Oh, he almost did the effing Reyes shot there. Oh, man. A couple of times where he had that straight shot and just a little bit of body movement. Perhaps he's, feeling a little bit of something inside his mind, right? Background thoughts. In that situation there, you're thinking, I just draw back and we're going to the hill, baby. But now he's come up short, and it's a costly one, too, because Jeff is going to finish this match right now. Very unfortunate for Tyrus because he had the chance to make it hill, but he was feeling the moment, I think, and fortunate for him, came up short. Huge break for Jeff Crawford. You can see a little bit earlier, a couple of times he got a lucky break, missed the shot and ended up getting lucky on the leave. So you knew like the momentum was kind of swarming around him a little bit. There was a good chance that things were going to go the way that it went. I'll spin some stuff down here. That was a great match, though. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Beauty match for sure, for sure. So we're on day 2, May 12th, and we're continuing with the mixed 9-ball singles action. And we have the standard open, races to 5 for the standard, races to 7 for the open, $1,500 added all together, and the singles mixed handicap 9-ball for the, I guess it's men's, because I've only seen men playing in them. And the advanced masters is race to 7 for the advanced, race to 9 for the masters. Women's 9-ball, $1,000 added continue as well today. And they have the standard and open, races to 4 for standard, races to 5 for open. Advanced masters is race to 6 for the advanced, race to 7 for the masters. And then we're also going to continue our day with Scotch doubles. We got a lot of Scotch doubles action coming up for you guys. It's always a lot of fun watching the Scotch doubles tournaments. And well, for that one today, we have 8-ball standard, races to 4, races to 3. 8-ball open is $500 added with races to 4 and 3 as well. 8-ball advance is $1,000 added. On the sheet it said it was races to 5, but I believe it's race to 5 and 4. I'll confirm that today, but right now I'll leave it as 5-5. And if it is something different, then I'll adjust that later, all right? Have some patience, man. And let's go back to this one. Speaking of some patience, you guys have been patient on this one. Let's go back to the CSL Billiards Trivia, CSL standing for Cuesports Live. The first straight pool record was set by Willie Mosconi on March 19th, 1954. His record stood for 65 years. How many balls did he make in total when he set the record? Was it A, 1,056 balls, B, 456 balls, C, 526 balls, or D, 562 balls? I'm thinking of like Jeopardy right now. Got the wrong answer. It is C, 526 balls. All right, so now I got to go and confirm what is up. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this back, like the 1990s. Get you guys to see the scene. Second thing I'm going to do, I don't think it's... Hang on, I got to check this out first before I get too far. I have to go see these guys. I got to go find out what's up, if I get my lunch break, or if they got a great match coming up for me right now. And where are you now? Where are you? Okay, we're good. So, and then this, what I'm going to show you guys now, this is the highlights from last year from the 2023 Acme ACS National Championships. And there was a lot of great highlights, man. Enjoy the highlight. I'm going to go find out what's up in the next match. It's a good filler. It's about, I think, 2 minutes. I should be back within that 2 minutes, hopefully. I'll be right back. Enjoy. Cue ball get behind the 3-ball for the kick shot. If it doesn't, it's not going to go in. Oh, it's going to go in. What a shot. These tables, I feel like it's a good option. And he thinks it's a good option, too. He's going to make it. Play naturally off the 11. Try to get above that 9. Between the 9 and the top rail. Yeah, there you go. That's the shot. Oh, what a shot. 'Cause I had no idea where to share it to. Oh, look at this shot. What a shoot. Oh, what a shot. Goes for the bank. And look at this shot. Wow, what a shot. Oh, what a shot. Made it off the 11. What a shot. Oh. Well, I have a feeling that it's Ronnie Wiseman. Look at this. Look at this. Get in there. What a shot. Goes for the bank. It's going to go in. Another great shot. He's up short on the shot. But he's going to make a beautiful shot. Ooh, what a shot. Goes for the bank. It's in there. It's money. Uh-oh. Going for the scratch. Oh, saved by the horn. Rack number 11. Richard Collins just smashed the break. Made the 5. Made the 9. That counts because it went to the side pocket. You go for the shot. But if you leave it, you know, you're turning the table over for maybe losing the first rack. Going to go for the shot. He's going to make it. Oh, what a shot. With some spin, you're actually kind of forcing the cue ball that way. So, yeah, he did pretty good there. That was a nice shot. Board that's red and blue. Oh, that was a nice shot. Viewer beware. Great shot to open up. Wow. Oh, look at this shot. What a shot. Only ways you guys can really help out is, oh, look at this shot. What a shot. You're gonna hear it in my voice a little bit. I sound a little exhausted. Very, very nice shot. What she didn't move her body not once. If she takes this to the corner, she's floating with the pocket or the horn of the pocket. And she got a perfect shot on that one. 11 and 12, whatever it is that's sitting on the top. And look at this shot. What a shot. Very nice. And you'll make it. Woo! Come on now. What's my name? Of course, she would like to make it. She would like to make it. Get in there. What a shot. Come on, make it. What a shot. Yeah, what a shot. Come on, buddy. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. What a shot. Yeah, that shot right there. What a shot. Man, that was a great event last year. All right, so I do have a half-hour break, so I'm going to rush out and go get some food real quick. We're going to come back right after this with the second stream. This one's going to be a fun one, guys. It's going to be the B-side final of the Advanced Masters Division. Tyrus Kelly is going to have a chance to maybe win that match and come back and go for the double dip against Jeff Crawford. Can he do it? We're going to find out when I come back. All right, so we'll do this real quick here. We'll bring down the championship match because, you know, we're kind of done with that right there right now. We'll do a quick shout out here to ACS, who's celebrating their 20th anniversary this year. Acme Omega for their sponsorship in the event. Brutal Game Gear for them doing the great design on the shirts for this event. And that's it for that. I'll bring myself up here as well. If you guys are just watching me on Facebook right now, you're saying, hey, I love this way, the way this guy works. By the way, I got to stop the clock. I love the way this guy works, and I want to watch more of this stuff all the time. Find me on YouTube under Arriagada/CSL Manitoba. Subscribe to my channel, and you'll be able to watch it all the time, man. I promise you, I'm very consistent the way I work. I love pool. It's my #1 passion in life. Besides my family, I love my family. I'm passionate about them too. But pool, I love pool, man, and I'm living for it. Want me to come on and cover your event? You want to see some of that passion in person? Message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. I'm telling you, man, one of the most passionate people in the industry. Almost everybody I know says the hardest working man in the industry. And I probably am, man, but I never really think about it because I'm always working. All right, if you want to support my work, you can do so via PayPal in the United States at cslmanitoba@gmail.com, and in Canada via e-transfer or Interact at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. Let's go to the last highlight. What was it? Oh, yeah, man. Crazy, crazy jump on this one. Beautiful shot. I had 3 beautiful jumps so far. And the pool wisdom, I always got to put that up because, you know, if you ain't learning, you ain't learning, right? The more you sweat and practice, the less you bleed in battle. Get out there, become the champion within. It's efforts, dedication, and never-ending madness until you get there. If you can do it all and find the cue ball on the spot where you want it to be, because cue ball control is #1, you'll become the champion within, I promise you. And this one might say, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, I did, because, you know, I forgot to reset that. Anyways, my name is Arriagada. If you guys want to add me or follow me on Facebook, you can. If you want to message me to come out to your town to cover an event, you can message me at cslmanitoba@gmail.com. That's my email. If you have an event that's coming up that you want to advertise, even if you're not going to hire me to come out, but you want to get some exposure for your event and get some pool players to come out there, or even from other industries, because honestly, pool players are such a wide variety when it comes to what industry they belong. There's doctors, there's lawyers, there's chefs, there's everything, man. Security guards, police. You know, you can think about whatever you can think of, any kind of position, and there's a pool player for that industry. At least a few of them anyway. So if you want to get that exposure for your event, send me an email with the poster, with the information. I'll put it up there. You want me to come on, represent your event as best as possible? It would be a true honor. Message me. I'll do everything I can for you. I promise. All right, so let's get back to the ending of this, because otherwise I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to miss out my lunch. We will be back with another stream shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for liking and watching the stream. Thank you for taking the time to interact. Those of you that watch on YouTube, support me the best you can by liking the stream on YouTube. And if you share the stream, that's awesome. But subscribing to the channel, man, that supports me too. So either subscribe to the channel or like the stream, or do both, you know, and it's a bonus. The more that you guys do that, the more that algorithm is going to push me around to different areas all over the world for other people to be able to watch the streams. And it's working, man. I'm telling you, I have people from Australia, from China, from Guam, all over the States. Like, it's happening, man. We had people from Paris the other day. Like, it's everywhere. So it's working. Thank you to those of you that supported me so far. I truly appreciate it. I'm going to go bust a munch. I'm hungry. I don't want to chew on my arm again like last night. I'll be back in a bit, guys. Cheers. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys. Wait, so I have a comment here that I got to relate. It says, Jared from American Hustler says, Jeff Crawford played me in the first round and was rated a 7, even though he was a 700 plus Fargo. I had to spot him 2 games in a race to 9. I hope he gets beat because of how little ethics he had. He should have been forfeited. Pathetic. I thought I heard something about that yesterday, and it's unfortunate that it went that way. And I think there was they came in here. In the second match, that's what happened. In the second match, he was playing as a 7, and then they came in to let him know, hey, listen, man, you got to be bumped up to a 9. He's been a 9 ever since that match. After he beat you, they bumped him up to a 9. It's unfortunate they didn't address that right away, because then that would have given you a fair match, man. But hopefully, you know, things will work out for you throughout the rest of the tournament. And as of now on, like, he's going to be a 9, so that's going to be corrected, man. Sorry that you had to go through that, Jared. I love the way you do your work, man, and I know you're passionate about your game, so that robbery right there probably really hurt you, man. I get it. Chris Noel says, Jeff representing GA, Georgia, says, I'll hit with you this afternoon, Rut. I got to get my cues, man. I don't know if I'll have the time, but yeah, if you let me borrow your cues, I'm in it. Yay Todd says, good morning, everyone. C was the answer. That's right. Lloyd Lumber says, curious, anyone from Nova Scotia playing? Yes, there is, but I gotta go. We'll talk about that when I come back. I'm starving, man. Honestly, I'll be back. Cheers.